Welcome to Wrong Time Watch. My name is Kevin, and today I'm going to talk about my Rolex Explorer 224-270 Explorer 40, which is actually 38.5 millimeters, not 40 millimeter, but that's just the way Rolex does things. Apparently they measure from 10 to 4 or whatever it is. So anyway, I wanted to wear this watch for 2 months. Didn't quite make it to 2 months, and there's a pretty good reason for that. I stopped into my authorized dealer the other day, and I think the unboxing will post before this video, but I ended up buying this watch, which was not expecting at all, so I'm going to be wearing this one now, but I almost made it to 2 months. I'm about a week short. There's a lot to be gained from wearing the same watch for... I just had this romantic idea of wearing a watch, the same watch forever, for like 40 years, and then handing it down to my kids or grandkids or whatever, and they'd be like, yeah, that was Dad's watch, or that was Grandpa's watch. But I don't know, I enjoy watches too much to wear just one watch, but I really did enjoy my time with this watch, wearing it for almost 2 months straight. It's just, you don't even think about anything, you just throw the same watch on, head out the door. Probably like most normal people, not crazy watch people like us, where we think about all these watch things. But so I'll say I don't love this watch. I really like it. The word love I try not to use for things. I reserve that for people. That's another topic. But I really do enjoy this watch. Man, I don't know what else to say, really. It's a great watch. It's a go anywhere, do anything. When I first bought this watch, I bought this from a friend. Actually, he moved out of it for whatever reason. I basically paid retail for it. I was on a list for this watch from my dealer. That didn't really work out. Actually, they haven't called me yet, but 4 years ago, I wanted to get the 39 millimeter Explorer, and then it ended up getting discontinued on me while I was on the wait list. And that was like 2020, somewhere around there, so, or maybe 2021. Rolex was crazy, COVID, all that. Rolex demand went way up. And then the 36 came out, and I was on the list for the 36, but then I talked to my dealer. I said, I just think it's going to be too small, and that's when I ended up getting this one. So this is my first Rolex. Then I ended up getting this, let's see, I think I got this in November 2021. And this one I got about a year ago. I almost think I can almost say for sure, if I would have gotten this one, the 39, I don't think I would have ended up with this Submariner, but I really like this watch too. So actually this is the one I wore for 7 weeks straight, and that gave me the idea to do the same with this watch. Either one of these would work well for going anywhere and doing anything, but this one's about 15 to 20 grams lighter. It doesn't sound like much, but you can definitely feel the difference on your wrist. They're both very comfortable watches. 70 hours power reserve, 8 beats per second, flat sapphire crystal, which is very important to me now. I didn't really care back in the day about flat versus domed, but as I get older, or I don't know, whatever's going on, but the reflections with the dome crystal just distracts me too much. Like you can see all this studio lighting and just any other lighting. It's just kind of, I don't know. Point is, it's a lot easier for me to tell the time on a flat crystal. I like the Mercedes hands, the nice large indices. Very easy to tell the time on this. Same with the Submariner. It's an iconic looking watch. Yeah, it wasn't really on Mount Everest, the top of Mount Everest or whatever. I really don't care. The watch has been around since 1953, same as the Submariner. So, got a lot of history in its own right. So, what I was trying to say a few minutes ago is when I first got the watch, put it on wrist, I liked the watch. I just didn't feel like super hot about it, but now I really like it. It's like a slow burn. Other people have said this too. It takes a little bit of time with this watch on wrist, where it just feels so good on wrist. It looks good on wrist. I normally don't care for the mix of Arabics with indices, but it works on this watch, and a lot of other watches have kind of copied this too. And then, you know, the Submariner, you have the mix of indices too. You got the triangle, then you have the batons and the circles. So we have the triangle on both. We have the printed Rolex text here. So not really a review. There's a bunch of reviews of this watch out there. If you have the $8,000 or whatever it is for this watch now, and that money doesn't really, you're not depending on that money for anything, and you like the watch, I would buy it. But is it worth $8,000? No. I mean, no luxury items are really worth what you pay for them, but you get the experience of owning a luxury item. And I think right now I could still sell it and at least get what I paid for back out of it. So there's always that nice aspect to it. But I really do enjoy the brand. I enjoy the styling. You can say it looks kind of plain, but that's kind of how I am too. I don't dress very flashy. I don't wear jewelry or anything like that. The watches are my jewelry, but I always have long sleeve shirts on for the most part, covering them up. So it's a boring watch, but I'm a boring person, so it's a nice match. And this thing just wears like a dream. It's fantastic. It's reliable. I would say it's accurate. I've never checked any of my watches. The only watch I noticed was off was this thing where, I don't know if it was magnetized or the spring had jumped, but it was like 2 minutes fast a day or 5 minutes fast a day, something crazy like that. If it's within, I mean, really a minute a day, I probably wouldn't notice because I switch my watches normally pretty regularly. Actually, let's see what time it is. I've had this thing on for 2 months. Let's see. My phone says 8:09. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're right on. So it's rated to plus minus 2 seconds per day, which is amazing accuracy. Again, 70 hours of power reserve, so that would last the whole weekend, right? 48, 72 hours, yeah, pretty much a whole weekend. So you could put it away on Friday and put it back on Monday. It should still be running. All right, well, just a quick little ramble here about my experience with this watch. Again, I really enjoy it. I don't ever see myself selling this watch or any of the other two either. Definitely not this one, my first Rolex. Man, if you were just to buy one, I don't know. I really don't know which one I would pick. If I had to sell, if I could only keep one, man, if I could only keep one, it would probably be the Submariner. Man, you know, I don't know. I really don't know. Let me know which one you would pick if you could only have one. Ooh, geez. Sorry, dead air here. I'm really just thinking about this. I would, because this is the first one I bought, and I bought this from a dealer. I'm going to say that this would be the one I would keep, but I hope I don't have to make that decision because I really like them both. And now I have this one here too. So hopefully I don't have to sell any of them, but let me know which one, kind of off topic here, but which one of these would you keep? And then let me know your thoughts on the Rolex Explorer. I was really going to get the 36. My wife basically talked me out of it. She said it looks like a woman's watch on my 6.5-inch wrist. So overhead here, this looks maybe a little big, but do yourself a favor, look at your watch in a mirror, and then you'll see how other people see the watch on your wrist. They look smaller if you look at them that way. Well, that will conclude this video. As always, thank you for your time, and thank you for watching.